We're halfway through the season. I can't believe I've actually made 15 videos. A little shocked with myself. So now you get to listen to me for another 15 fucking episodes. How do you like me now? Episode 15 starts off with Erin nominating Spencer and Howard. Erin actually followed through on her deal with Helen to nominate Howard and Spencer. I was super surprised by this. Mainly just because she's a dumb bitch. But she did it anyway, so kind of surprising. Amanda's talking to McCrae kind of about this whole moving company alliance thing and goes so far as to call it a mind slip. Little does she know he was in an alliance with them before they even got together, so not really. Amanda's basically just the vagina on legs that McCrae likes to cuddle. So in another room, Jesse and Howard are having this heart-to-heart conversation. It's kind of nice to see this side of Howard and Jesse. They both haven't really done much of anything other than just complain that the house is being controlled, blah, 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 blah. Do something about it then! It's a really nice conversation. It ends with Howard hugging Jesse and Jesse's crying. I don't know if they realize this though. We don't want no mushy stuff. Get with the drama! Howard tries to have a talk with the house after this conversation he has with Jesse to try and put everyone at ease. He ends up making a huger target for himself though. He's a really sketchy guy. He talks figuratively about everything. Everything he says sounds cryptic and it really makes people not trust him. Guy's an idiot. From the conversation that he actually had with the house, everybody was under the impression that he was hinting at the fact that he wanted to send them home. So, good job, Howard. You totally fucked that up, idiot. There's some people speculating about the whole MVP scenario in the backyard. They're actually throwing around Howard and even Andy's name quite a lot. Nobody's even suspecting yet that it's America, which just makes it even better. Amanda is on an absolute tirade trying to find out who put her up. She's pissed. She wants to know who put her on the block. She's going around harassing everybody about it. Amanda is accusing Howard of being the MVP and nominating her, and Howard tries to ensure Amanda that he's not the MVP and he never has been, and she's just not having it, not listening to him. Doesn't even want to give him the time of day to try and even talk to her. Amanda's in the diary room, and she even looks at the camera and asks America, "Did you put me on the block?" Oh, the bitch does have something going for her other than her loose vagina. The veto competition this week is assembling a puzzle. You basically just have to take these pieces from the ground and assemble a veto symbol. The first one to assemble the entire statue wins the power of veto. Somehow Spencer ends up winning the veto. What the fuck? Candace is pestering Helen asking about who the re-nominee is going to be, which is really very smart because she probably knows just as well as Helen knows that this isn't Erin's HOH week. She basically made this deal with Alyssa and Helen to save her ass from being evicted because of how much of a racist bitch she was for the first few weeks. In this conversation with Helen though, Candace kind of makes a bad move. She accuses Helen of sort of spearheading the house and lets her know that she's aware of the fact that she's controlling the house and making sure that who she wants to go home is going home. Helen's not cool with this. If Candace starts spreading rumors around the house that Helen's controlling everything, everyone's going to turn against her and it's going to be the end of her game. So she ends up deciding that she has to turn against her ally Candace and make a preemptive strike and get her out of the house. Might be kind of harsh, but I love Helen for shit like this. She is brutal with the way she plays the game, but I love it. If Helen were to ever win HOH, I really hope to God she would jump down and look at Erin and be like, "Now go make me an egg roll, bitch!" Veto ceremony happens. Spencer ends up saving himself, naturally. Shocker! And Erin ends up replacing him with Candace. She's talking in the diary room, mentioning how Candace makes her life miserable and she's just such a horrible person and blah, 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 blah. She is under the impression that from Candace accusing her of being racist, that is why everyone thinks she's racist. We all think you're racist because you're fucking racist! I don't even understand how she can try and play the martyr in these situations. She's gonna feel like a fucking idiot when she leaves that house. I hate her. This Erin chick is a fucking hot mess. A burnt mess. You know, this Erin girl is trying to blame everybody else for why she's in the position that she's in. She makes racist remarks and then blames Candace for it. She's rude to everybody and then blames everybody else around her. Amanda's feeling pretty secure because she's now sitting up on the block against Howard, the guy who she's wanted to go home for weeks, and Candace, the only girl in the house who could arguably be as big of a target as Amanda. Alright, that's the end of episode 15. Leave. Exit. Vamoose. Get the fuck out. Later.